Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we're going to do an open spoiler discussion for Jurassic World Rebirth.
Were Blade and Black Widow able to take down the Rancor?
Stick around. All right, guys, Jurassic World Rebirth came out a few weeks back. We both got a chance to check it out. What did you think of it, Corey?
Honestly, I think third favorite Jurassic movie.
Yeah.
I would go original Jurassic Park, first Jurassic World, then this one.
Okay. Yeah, I could get on board with that. It's definitely one of the better Jurassic World movies for sure. But I enjoyed it. A lot of action. You know, the fact that there was these crazy mutant dinosaurs was pretty horrific at times.
Yeah.
You know, it was definitely more like back to the horror aspect.
Yeah, they've had some mutant dinosaurs in the past, but they really leaned into it with these ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think one of my favorites, besides like the D-Rex, the big one.
Wait, you like the D-Rex?
I do like.
I don't dislike the D-Rex. Sorry to cut you off, but like it's such a controversial thing. Like a lot of people don't like the movie because of the D-Rex.
It's a mutant. It's meant.
No, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
It's okay.
There's dinosaur you like besides the D-Rex?
I don't know what it would technically be called, but it's the raptors that could fly.
Yeah.
Those with the wings. Those are
Yeah,
crazy
it's
looking.
pretty terrifying, especially their faces. They have almost like a beak, but with teeth still. Like it's trippy. Yeah, those were pretty terrifying, and they had a whole scene in the movie reenacting essentially the original Jurassic Park with the raptors in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. They're in like a convenience store. Yeah. But they even show like the claw underneath the counter. Yeah. So unfortunately, you weren't able to go to the showing with us. I went with a large group, took all my boys and some friends and stuff, and surprisingly, most of all my boys said it was like one of their favorite Jurassic Park movies.
Yeah.
So they really liked it.
It was top 3 for you, so that's up there.
Yeah, but I think they even liked it more than the original Jurassic Park, which, to be fair, there's more nostalgia for me, and it kind of like kicked off a whole thing. They probably saw it after they'd seen some of the other Jurassic movies because it's, it came out 93, I want to say.
Yes.
So none of my kids were born yet at that point. So for me, the original Jurassic Park, just by far, it set the tone for everything, right? So for me, that's the reason why it's my favorite. They just, I don't know, man, they really liked it. They were just, they're in on the D-Rex. That didn't bother them. The
almost
dinosaurs
split to two different movies when the two groups split up after they got separated from the boat.
That's true. And initially, I knew there was going to be this family that they had to kind of work with or whatever, based on the trailers. But at first, I was like, man, I was really in on like this group, this like almost mercenary team, this militaristic team going in to get these samples. And then all of a sudden, there's this family there. I'm like, they're going to take away from the movie. But some of the scenes with the family were some of my favorite scenes. Yeah,
at first I really disliked the boyfriend, and then at the end he kind of redeemed himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's somewhat by design, right? I think you're supposed to be annoyed with him. You're supposed to see things from the dad's perspective, which if you're a father, you do, especially probably for you being having a daughter. He somewhat redeems himself. He has some redemptive moments for sure.
Yeah. Overall, I enjoyed it. Trying to think of some of the parts that I really liked. Definitely all the parts with the mutant dinosaurs were cool.
How'd you feel about the raft scene with the T-Rex?
That was cool. I mean, that was from the original Jurassic Park book, right?
Yeah. I mean, to somewhat, very similar. Yeah. In the original, I mean, it's Dr. Alan Grant, and I think the kids are on the raft, and there's like Dilophosaurus on either side, and there is a T-Rex swimming after them in the water. So they wanted to get that back in the movie at the time, because they did a lot of the stuff with the original Jurassic Park using actual large animatronic dinosaurs. So they didn't have the CGI. In fact, they literally developed some of the CGI for that movie that didn't exist. But they didn't have the ability to put a T-Rex in the water swimming after them, at least not have it look good.
Yeah.
Now that they do have those, the ability to do that with CGI, they added it in this movie. And man, it was some of the most tense parts of the movie for me.
For sure.
And I love getting to see the T-Rex like in full sunlight during the day. Mm-hmm. Like so many of the scenes we've had with him is during the rain or at nighttime, So we got to see this big old giant freaking T-Rex, both chasing them alongside the river and swimming after them. It was great. I really enjoyed those scenes a lot.
Those were very tense scenes.
Yeah.
And then I watched it because I went and ended up seeing. I got off work and then I was like, I I was right by the movie theater, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go watch it. But the only one that was playing around that time happened to be the 4DX showing. And I was like, I'd only ever seen one other 4DX movie, which was Super Mario Brothers with Dexter. So I was like, all right, I'll go watch it. It was pretty fun. Have you ever seen anything in 4DX?
I haven't.
Ride. Like, the whole chair moves. You get sprayed with water. The water comes down from the sides. There's lights up at the top that, like, for lightning scenes, you see flashes of light. It's pretty, and it makes it pretty immersive. Sometimes fog.
Actually, Tony, my buddy Tony, just hit me up the other day and was like, hey, we should go see a 4DX movie next time there's something good coming out. And so I was like, well, what about the new Avatar movie? It comes out in December. It's a little ways from now, but it'll be here before we know it. And he was just like, heck yeah. So that's kind of the plan right now. We're going to try to go, but it comes out so close to Christmas. We'll see. It just depends on scheduling. There's not, there's like two fairly, well, I guess there's two fairly close and one a little further away for the 4DX out here. There's Ontario, I think Temecula, and then like the nicer one I think is Irvine. But I think the Temecula one's actually the largest of the three, at least the seating capacity. So so that's the plan. Go check it out. Finally go to a 4DX movie. Yeah,
I saw the trailer for Fantastic Four in 4DX. That looked pretty fun too.
Nice,
especially because all the flying scenes and stuff with Johnny and different things. So. And like even in Jurassic World, though, like parts where they like go over the hill and you kind of start to look down with the camera, like tilt your chair forward. You're like, whoa.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I feel like that it's. I mean, I haven't seen one, so I can't say, but I'm concerned it's a little bit gimmicky. Is it like is it the type of thing where if you really like a movie in 4DX, you're gonna want to go see it in like an IMAX or like a Dolby or something afterwards? I
guess it depends on how much you like the movie.
I'm.
It's a fun thing to experience at least once in your life.
Yeah, and that's why I want to do it for sure. But I'm.
Some people will love it because you obviously have the 3D glasses too. So there's stuff coming out at you as well. So it does add to the immersion.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it could. I'm worried that it'll take away from the visuals of the movie. Like you're distracted by other things going on.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
That stuff doesn't really bother me as much as it does for you.
Yeah, I'll try to see it in 4DX, and I'm assuming we'll like it. I'm sorry, getting a little bit off topic, talking about a totally different movie, but I'll probably go see it in Dolby 3D afterwards. The Avatar movies, even though 3D isn't really super popular anymore, those are just movies that are just done well in 3D. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the dinosaurs was pretty cool in 4DX then.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it was cool. Trying to think of some of the other cool, interesting little dinosaurs because there were so many like little mutations or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there was the.
There was people complaining about the little, was it Dolores or whatever, the little dinosaur that went around with them? Like,
oh yeah.
One of my coworkers is like, "What was the point of that dinosaur?" And I was like, "Why does everything in the movie have to have a point? It was just a dinosaur.
It was just something to add for the little girl. I forgot her name. For her, like just an extra, like for her story, like because that was like her baby. She took care of.
Yeah, and I just think like that's kind of realistic, right? It didn't need to play a crucial role. It didn't need to do something. It didn't need to save them or something. That would have been kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
But honestly, that speaking of cheesy, the biggest complaint I have about the movie, probably one of the only complaints I have about the movie, is that they needed to get these 3 samples from the biggest dinosaurs, of which Mosasaur is not even a dinosaur, but that's that's technicality. It's an aquatic reptile, but
sure.
But on top of that, one had to be from land, one had to be from air, and one had to be from sea. And I'm like, I feel like they could have come up with a different reasoning for needing to get those specific samples.
Yeah.
Like they could have just simply said like those 3 carry a specific gene we need or whatever. They didn't need to say it has to be one from land, air, and sea.
For me, the cheesiest part was the friggin' very beginning of the movie.
Okay. Which part?
The Snickers.
Oh yeah.
Snickers wrapper.
Okay.
That was the stupidest thing ever. I almost was like, oh man, this is gonna be terrible.
The product placement and just the fact that it gets sucked into the door and like disables their entire system.
The worst start for me, and I was like, I'm glad it redeemed itself, but that was so bad.
Speaking of starts of the movie, I was a little confused because I heard that we're gonna get to see a trailer or teaser for the Odyssey. Mm-hmm. And there wasn't one. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a letdown, And then the movie's about to start. And all of a sudden, there's this like voiceover showing the ocean, this person talking. And I was like, this is a really weird intro for Jurassic World Rebirth. I was like, what is going on right now? And then all of a sudden, you got John Bernthal and Tom Holland. I'm like, oh, okay, this is the actual Odyssey trailer. But it was weird because it came after the other trailers.
Yeah, it didn't have like the little green like.
Yeah. It legit felt like the start of a movie. And it was just not a Jurassic movie. I was really confused.
It was a prequel for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yep.
They're both going to be in that too. So They got a big year next year.
Yeah.
Together.
That's true. That's true.
So,
but yeah, I mean, with the cheesy moments aside, which, whatever, it's a movie about dinosaurs eating people
to
and
get
stuff.
the story. Yeah, it's how they had to figure out how way to get the dinosaur out somehow, and I guess that's what they came up with.
They could have come up with a much better way, and they could have explained the reason they needed those specific samples with a different reasoning.
Overall, I liked Scarlett Johansson in the movie. I know she's been wanting to do a Jurassic movie for a long time, and I'm
super
glad she got a
passionate
chance
about
to
it.
do
Yeah, she said she's for like the last 3 decades she's been trying to get into a Jurassic movie.
So that's really cool.
She
did well.
What do you think about them omitting the dinosaur fornication scene?
I didn't know there was going to be one.
Yeah, so the I can't remember which dinosaurs, the really large ones that the herbivores they had to get the samples from,
the really long,
the ones that looked
tails.
like they were about to, they were going to in the movie apparently, and they cut it out, which, like, I knew that ahead of time, so that whole time during that scene, I'm like, oh man, like they're about to do it. And I was like, we don't need to see that. It's not necessary. We know they had to do it, but yeah. Next time you watch it, just like think about that when you watch the scene.
I'm gonna think about it tonight. Just kidding.
Just kidding, man. Anyways, yeah, that was a little weird because I had heard that, and then I saw that scene. I was like, oh yeah, it looks like they were really just about to, make some baby dinosaurs.
Yep. But
so
yeah, overall, it was interesting. I mean, some of the stuff, like the fact like they had to climb this to get to the Paradon, whatever.
It was a Quetzalcoatl.
Oh yeah. I'm not good with names in general.
The big
dinosaur names.
The big flying reptile.
Yeah,
that's actually
they were
also
all able to climb up there all super.
I think that's not a dinosaur either.
Even
that's actually kind of funny. I think 2 of the 3 dinosaurs they need samples from are not dinosaurs. I think that's a flying reptile, I believe.
AKA a dragon.
Dragon, yeah.
Dragons are real.
Yeah.
I don't know. They are on the Chinese calendar, so they should be.
All right.
Chinese now.
I don't know.
They're in Shang-Chi. They got to be real, right?
That's true. They are in Shang-Chi. Where's Shang-Chi at, man? Sorry, getting off topic.
We're getting off topic a few times in this movie.
I know. I'm so excited. We haven't filmed in a while.
It's also been a while since we watched this movie compared to Superman. We watched
That's
Superman
true.
a lot more recently.
That's true. It was a week prior. I could talk a little bit about the D-Rex. So the D-Rex, aka Rancor, aka beluga whale with ape arms and what legs? What kind of legs are they?
I don't remember. But they had little, it had 4 arms. It had like the little dinosaur.
Little T-Rex arms, gorilla arms, a beluga head.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting mashup.
Yeah. But to me, like, I was like, man, that's the Rancor, dude. Like, it straight up was like a Rancor. It even grabbed a dude and like bit its upper torso off. Very similar head shape and jaws, similar claws and hands. Hunched over just like the Rancor. Luke killed him just like the Rancor.
What?
What?
Luke killed him?
Sorry, he didn't. I don't think no one killed the D-Rex, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no one killed the D-Rex. And supposedly the D-Rex lives perpetually in pain. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it is a amalgamation of multiple different species and animals, and
yeah,
I can't imagine what its system is like, considering there's no other creature like it.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people were put off by the D-Rex, thought it looked kind of dumb or whatever. They didn't like the weird, rounded, blunted head. I thought it looked cool. It reminded me of the Rancor. Also had like a little bit of like a xenomorph, alien thing going with its like smooth dome head.
Yeah, definitely was in,
it was a choice. It was a choice.
It was a choice. But definitely made it intimidating when it was around.
Yeah,
for sure, because it's so big.
Yeah, I mean, despite the whole intro with the whole Snickers wrapper and all that, like the scene, like once the doors were sealed and the guy was stuck in there, I was like, dang, dude, that was pretty rough. That terrifying dinosaur thing just creeping up behind him, Yep. So. But overall, really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was quite entertaining, which is the reason I went to see that movie. I wanted to be entertained. So, and it did a good job, I think.
I agree.
All right, guys, if you got a chance to check out Jurassic World Rebirth, leave a comment down below letting us know how you enjoyed it.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Have a marvelous day. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we're going to do an open spoiler discussion for Jurassic World Redemption.
Well done. Sir.
Resurrection.
Well done. Retaliation.
Retaliation. All the words you said that weren't rebirth.
Did you say resurrection already? You did, right?
Yeah.
Rebirth.
Rebirth.
Rebirth. Like birth, but done again.
Oh.
Yeah, like a second time.
Stick it back up there and then pull it back out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You got that? Got that?
In the image in my head, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we're going to do an open spoiler discussion for Jurassic World Rebirth.
What? You did it right, but I thought you were going to say it wrong again for some reason.
No faith?
No, I thought you were going to intentionally do it wrong. And I was anticipating it and like thinking it and started laughing in my head. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Right. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we're going to do an open spoiler discussion for Jurassic World Rebirth.
Are Black Widow and Blade able to take down the Rancor?
Stick around.
You probably could. I mean,
those two could.
Luke did it with a rock. Just saying.
True. And Luke's nobody special, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Doesn't have some crazy like powers or anything. Or like a giant mechanical gate with spikes on it. All right, guys, if you got a chance to check out Jurassic World Redemption.
Redemption.
Sorry, I couldn't even get out without laughing. I was like planning on saying the wrong thing the whole time. I was just like laughing right away. Oh man, laughing at my own jokes. I could never be a comedian. Never do stand up. I'd just be laughing at myself. And people would be like, that wasn't even funny. What are you laughing at?
You'd be good at like storytelling comedy, like maybe not like punchline or jokes.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
quick stuff because you're good at telling stories.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I think you can tell some
Appreciate
funny
that.
stories.
Appreciate that. Yeah.